We are live, baby, live. Woo! How is everybody doing today? Happy Memorial Day. Pretty cool, I think. Happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. It's a day of reverence, a day of celebration, and a day of thankfulness. Truly, thankfulness. And I am Creatively Lisa, high-vibing in from Long Beach, California. How are you doing today? What do you have planned for this beautiful day? I was wondering whether to go ahead and do a live or not. And I went ahead and scheduled it in advance. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. I like the topic. The topic is a really important. Even though today is Memorial Day, it's a day of remembrance. If people didn't make the decision and go where their heart led them, then we would not be in this exact place today. Many people decided that they wanted to protect others, to help others, to save others, to stand up for others. And that's what Veterans Day is to me. It's a day of reverence and a day of thankfulness that people made the decision to step up and change hundreds of millions of lives by what they did, by the decisions they made. It's powerful. It's powerful. And so today I'm going to talk about business. This is something that is so true to my heart. And we all do this. We all get complacent. We all get fearful about what we're doing. We all are working just to get by. Many people do things they don't want to do. Many people have jobs that are just barely getting them through it. And some aren't even. And we continue doing this again and again and again. And we are all destined for greatness and to give something of a gift that we have within us to the world. We're genius. And giving that light that shines within us to the world, that's how we can change things on a massive scale and change the masses and raise the vibration is what I say, raise the vibration of the planet. Because when we're doing what's in our heart, anything's possible. And there's a right time and a wrong time. There just is. And that will vary depending on the individual. Full stop. And not everything is going to be right for everybody. So we have to follow our heart on this and trust and fearlessly step out there and know that things are going to work out. And it's tough. It has been for me too. I've had some crazy stuff happen recently in my life, and I've been bounced around and smacked around. But what has kept true to me is my ultimate goal and mission deep inside. And when you know that above anything else, you will not be detoured. If you waver, if you're not for sure, then the minute things get tough, you go find something else. You won't follow through. But when you have a deep-rooted soul purpose and you know why you're doing it and the destination and the end game, then when you know that, nothing can deter you and you will succeed. You will succeed for sure. So I have a question. If you lived in the exact same way that you are right now for the rest of your life, would you look back and be proud of yourself and be proud of what you've done? It's a big question. I ask myself that question frequently. If the answer is a no or an I don't know, what needs to change? You make the decision how your life will turn out by the actions and the non-actions that you take every day. And it's up to you. It makes a difference. Bloomberg says, I thought this was interesting, kind of freaky, and now it's even worse, said that the average family needs to make more than $5,500 additionally, more than, because inflation has just gone through the roof, more than $5,500 a year just to survive. And I know I've been in that place. Hell, I'm partially in that now, and I'm getting myself out of it. And so it gets me to thinking, what am I not doing? What do I need to do? And how can I change it? First off, I take responsibility for the position I'm in. Okay, what am I doing? What am I not doing? Well, I know what I'm not doing, and I know, and I know what I am doing. And I'll be the first to admit, I was not raised financially savvy. No, I was not. So because of that, it's popped me in the eye a few times. Okay, fine. Now I understand that. And I see that evil dragon coming out the minute things are kind of flush. He comes out again and tries to go right back, and I'm doing my best not to. So you have to be aware of everything that's going on around you. You have to want to change things. I don't want to, I don't know about you, but I don't want to just survive. My goal is to thrive and feel that freedom to be able to do and go wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want. Yes. And not even think about money, not think about what am I not doing, not think about anything, and know it's just taken care of. How many of you out there are able to do that? Or is there something in there that goes, ooh, I wish I could do that? Or some days when I can ... fill in the blank. That's usually what it is. I mean, we all do that. So the goal is to stop waiting and start changing things. Living on autopilot, following along with what you've always done is not going to have the result that you want. It's not going to happen. More and more these days, our universe, source, is guiding us to live our soul's purpose. And we need to step up and do just that. Live our soul's purpose. And do what's in our hearts. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's be an artist. Maybe it's play music. Maybe it's be a teacher. We don't know. It's going to be different for every single person. And if you're going to a job that you don't like and you regret it and you dread it before Monday even starts and you wish it was Friday already, that's a sign that you need to do something different. Or you kind of like what you're doing and you're doing okay, but you feel something's missing in your life. That's a sign you need to do something different also. These are things that we become complacent in, and we don't change these things. And these are the exact things we need to change. 4 things to change in our life, we need to change. And we have to make those changes little by little by little and have the courage to be able to do it. And here's the biggest fun. This is something I realized. So what if it doesn't work out right away? Guess what? Do it again and again and again. And you'll get better at it. You'll figure it out. It is taking me, oh my goodness, this is what, my 3rd or 4th business over the course of my lifetime. Between fashion designer, making clothes, being a creative artist in galleries and all of that, to curating, to having my own health business, but you name it, all kinds of things I've done. I've knitted, I've done trade shows, I've done all kinds of things to actually find exactly what you want. So you got to screw it up a few times to figure out what you want. Now I know. Figure it out. We can all do that. And that's what's going to make a difference. So have you been afraid to take the necessary steps to make the decision, or at least to see what decisions are out there for you to be able to make, or to see what options are possible? Confused about what to do, when to do it, if it's the right time to do it, or any of these things. These are the things that we need to communicate about. So today I'm going to share with you 6 questions to ask yourself to see if it's time to start your own business. This is something that you want to be able to do now. You want to wake up with a smile today, excited to start your day, instead of waiting to go back to bed and wishing it was Friday, 5 o'clock already. It's just the way it is. So if you know of somebody else that's actually considering this or is in a place that they don't like, share this video with them. Please like and share it. I've got so much more of this coming, and my content's going to be changing up a little bit starting in June, and I'm really excited about the direction it's going to be taking. Similar, but different. I'm quite excited about it. So stay tuned. So with that said, I'm going to be going over today the 6 questions to ask yourself to see if it's time to start your own business. Okay? Number 1, if you lost your job today, would you be okay or better than okay and not have any stress? Think about that. Write these down so you can go back to them and answer them. Number 2, what do I want my life to look like? Think about that. What do I want my life to look like? Does it currently look like that now? If it doesn't, what do you want it to look like? And write the answer down. Number 3, if I keep doing what I'm currently doing now, will my lifestyle improve within the next 5 years? That's a big one. That is a big one. And to me, that's probably, out of all the questions, and I'll go through them all, that's probably one of the most powerful ones, I think. I've just been so parched today. So I'll go over it again. If I keep doing exactly what I'm currently doing right now, will my lifestyle improve in the next 5 years? Okay. Number 4, do I have the freedom to do whatever I want, when I want, how I want, and to be financially in a stable position without any worry? Or do I have limitation right now? Okay. Number 5, will I have enough money to live on and have the life that I want and the lifestyle that I want without having to work to just survive until I die? And will I have to work until I die because I can't say no more? Big one. And number 6, am I constantly worrying about paying for necessities and putting off taking any sort of fun vacations, let alone doing whatever I want? So write these questions down and answer them honestly. Answer them honestly. Again, I'd love for you, if this is beneficial to you, to save it, go back to it, write the questions down, share it with people that you know, and follow me, because I really want to go into this. I feel that we just don't need to be squeezed anymore. And having a life doing what we want and being financially sound allows for us to to make the decisions in our lives out of our hearts versus out of our head. And the more you can do that, the more you'll see and feel your life unfold and be in a much more of a flow state. It makes a difference, big time. All right, so I'm going to go over them one more time. So I'm going to go over them quickly. So the 6 questions to ask yourself to see if it's time to start your own business. All right, so number 1, if you lost your job today, would you be better than okay? Number 2, what do I see my life looking like? What do I want my life to look like? Does it look that way now? Number 3, if I keep doing what I'm doing currently, will I have the lifestyle that I want within 5 years? Number 4, do I have the freedom to do what I want, when I want, how I want, without financial worry of any kind or any limitation? Number 5, will I have enough money to live on and have the life that I want without having to work until I die just to survive? And number 6, am I constantly worrying about paying for the necessities, let alone doing anything I want? Okay, write those down and feel deep into those, because you will find the answer that you want. Once you have a definitive answer, then you can make a decision to step forward and start changing your life in such an amazing, positive way. Yay! That's what it's all about. It's knowing definitively. It's the wavering back and forth that causes hesitation and causes procrastination. But when you have a definitive reason and a definitive why, then you can do anything, and you will continue moving forward even when times are tough. Because, hey, guess what? They'll get that way, and you'll feel like you want to quit. Keep going anyway. And just so you know, I'm here to help you. And I would love to be able to support you in just doing that. So I have a PDF specifically that will help you go deeper. So if you've answered yes to all these questions and you want to go even deeper and really get to the deep, deep why, there is a worksheet that I didn't make it. It came to me through Dean Graziosi, and a few other people, and I've just fine-tuned it a little bit. But a nice PDF that will give you on going deep, 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 deep. And it's called 7 Levels Deep. And if you want it, comment below 7 levels and I will send it over to you. It will make a difference in what you will do, because you'll know why. That's important. And if you decide that having your own business is something you want, and you want some support around it, and you'd love to team up with me, then comment biz below and we can have a chat and see if what works for you, what's best for you, what the good direction is for you, and see if it's a good fit for us to team up. If not, that's cool too. But I want you to think about this and figure out if it's time to do your own thing, and figure out what that looks like to you, because it looks like different for everybody. And we need to be doing what's in our heart, not what somebody else says, or not what society says, or not what's not in our heart. So with that said, I'm going to give you one more quick bonus, and then I'm off. All right. So this is the key. It starts with your vibration. You know me, I always talk about that. Every day feeling like there's a cloud hanging over your head or a big sunshine over your head is up to you. And when you are living in your purpose and you're moving towards it, and you know your why, and you have a definitive answer, and you know that it's a yes, when you are in that state, your vibration is raised and things are going to just be magnetically attracted to you. When you are not doing what you're meant to do, that's when the cloud comes in, your vibration lowers, and you get stuck in that complacentness and confusion state. And that's not serving you. And sometimes you live there for far too long. And you don't need to. You don't need to. It's making that decision and then trusting it. And then I'll say this is another one: burn the bridges, burn the boats. Once you've made the decision, cut it and just keep moving forward. Don't give yourself an out, a scapegoat. Don't do that. Just keep moving forward, and you will see differences in your life, and you will be able to live a much more high vibrational lifestyle when you're doing what you want, when you make the decisions, and you say yes to what's in your heart. Because when you do that, your life changes. Your environment, all of this plays a key role in everything you do. Keep that in mind. With that said, sending you much, much love and light. Have the most extraordinary Memorial Day ever, and always remember to create something magnificent. And I will see you on the next live. Ciao for now.